Today. My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make slow cooker shredded beef tacos. Now, we're coming into fall. We just rolled into October. The weather's getting a little on the chilly side, and it was finally time to dig out the slow cooker. I wait all year long to pull out the slow cooker because nothing's better on a cold fall day, or even a winter day for that matter, than a homemade cooked meal in the slow cooker. And it's super easy. The slow cooker does all the work, and it fills your house with a beautiful aroma. Man, your whole family's gonna love this. So this is super easy, guys. The star of the show is some beef chuck roast, okay? So I got a couple here. They're each around 2.5 pounds. You wanna go maybe for around 4 to 5 pounds of a chuck roast. I got some spices, 5 dry spices. I bet you already have them in your kitchen. I bought a can of Chipotle sauce. We got some Mexican cheese. We got a cup of beef broth, some corn tortillas. Monica is going to make some homemade Pico de Gallo. We're going to have some delicious tacos tonight. And like I said, it's super easy. So stick around, guys. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright guys, here are my beautiful chuck roasts. Like I said, they're each around 2.5 pounds. Look at how beautiful these things look. So what we're going to do before we do anything else is just season it with some kosher salt and some ground black pepper, okay? Nothing too complicated. We are going to make a little spice mixture when we put this in the slow cooker, but that does not have any salt, so we definitely want to add some salt to this. And you know how this works, you know. Very easy. I love using the kosher salt. Just kind of sprinkle it generously, okay? And then I got some fine ground black pepper that we'll sprinkle on here as well. And I'll go ahead and do that, guys, on both sides. Let's just kind of push it in there. Flip it around. Oh, look at how beautiful these look, man. All right. Alright, here they are. Nice coating of salt and ground black pepper. Now the next step is optional. You could just throw these in with the other ingredients in the slow cooker, but I'm going to do this. I think it's going to add a little bit more flavor. I'm just going to kind of throw these in some oil on a skillet on the stovetop. Get a little brown on this. You know, this is not to obviously cook it, other than just put a little bit of that brown crust on it to add a little bit more flavor. So I'll meet you over at the stove in just a second, guys. A little bit of olive oil in the frying pan here. And like I said, we're just gonna do this for a couple minutes on each side just to kind of get a little bit of a crust. So nothing too complicated. I definitely need to crank this up a little bit. We just want to get a little browning on this. That's just gonna add a little bit of flavor to this wonderful broth. And it's going to add to the flavor of this when it's all done. So let me continue to do this. I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, it's been around maybe 90 seconds or so. And like I said, we're not trying to cook this. We're just trying to get a little sear on it. We're going to flip this over now. There we go. See, it's just going to add some color. It's going to add some delicious flavors. I'll continue to do this. Obviously, I didn't want to crowd the pan, so I'm doing one at a time. Once they're done, throw them in the slow cooker. So once I got these done, I'll meet you over at the slow cooker. Be back in a minute. Alright, so now we're going to make this spice mixture. So, like I said, these are probably spices you already have in your cabinet in your kitchen. We're going to start with 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. That's a pretty common one. 1 tablespoon of onion powder. 1 tablespoon of cumin. 1 tablespoon of chili powder. And 1 tablespoon of oregano. Not very complicated. We're just going to mix this all together, and this is going to be our spice blend. And like I said, this is kind of the hardest part right here. Once we get everything put into the slow cooker, we're just going to turn that on and just let it cook all day and fill the house up with a wonderful aroma. And we're going to make some wonderful tacos later on tonight for dinner. Okay, so this is what we're going to need. We're going to need the spice. We're going to need 1 cup of beef broth. And then, like I mentioned, 1 can of the chipotle sauce. This is a, let's see, 7.76 ounce. I think you can find this in most grocery stores in the, kind of Mexican food aisle. So that's it, guys. Now I'll meet you over at the slow cooker. All right, guys, I turned on my slow cooker on high just to get it going here. I've got a little bit of a late start. It's just past noon. As you can see, I squeezed in both of those chuck roasts together with that wonderful sear on it. Now all we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle that seasoning mixture on top. Not very complicated, right? Just like so. We're going to put in the chipotle sauce. We're going to pour that on top. Okay, just like that. And then 1 cup of beef broth. I'm going to kind of pour it on the side here. You're going to get a lot of juices that come out of this as it cooks, but we need a little bit of liquid to help everything break down. There you go, guys. This is pretty much all you need to do. Put the lid on it. We're going to let it go all day. When we're done, I'm going to shred that beef, and I'm going to show you a special way to kind of make those taco shells and those tortillas full of flavor as well, because we're going to use the broth that's left over from this to kind of soak those tortillas in before we fry them up and assemble our tacos. Man, I'm looking forward to this. So that's it, guys. I'm going to go relax. I'm going to go watch a football game, have a beer or two. We'll be back and check this out later. All right, guys, time for a beverage review. I'm having a hard iced tea. It's called Twisted Tea, half and half. So this is hard iced tea, meaning alcoholic iced tea mixed with lemonade. If you mix this without alcohol, it would be called an Arnold Palmer, which is a drink I really enjoy. So this is kind of cool. I haven't had this. I normally wouldn't buy this, but I got a 12-pack for free through my work. It was a promotional thing. Every employee got a 12-pack. And I haven't tried it. It's been sitting in my fridge down here under the bar for probably around 3 months. And I didn't have a beer today, so I thought, hey, you know what? Let's try this Twisted Tea. Now, I know these are kind of popular. I've seen a lot of people drink this. I guess if you don't like beer and you're looking for something alcoholic, this is 5% alcohol. It's non-carbonated. It's made by the Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Looks like they also have one in Pennsylvania. Oh, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Okay. In Irvindale, California, and Memphis, Tennessee. So it looks like they got a few places across the country that make this. 5% alcohol. So there it is, guys. As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video. Thank you so much. Kind of looks like iced tea. Let's give this a shot. Cheers. I guess I could have put ice in the glass, huh? It just tastes like lemon iced tea. You know, it's actually quite good. I can't actually taste the alcohol, which is weird. Maybe a little bit on the tail end. I taste a lot of lemon and I taste iced tea. Doesn't necessarily taste like lemonade. It tastes like someone squeezed a lemon into some iced tea, which is usually how they serve it. You know, if you order an iced tea at a restaurant, they bring it with a slice of lemon. That's what it tastes like to me. It doesn't taste like an Arnold Palmer. That's a surprise. It's a little on the sweet side, so you know, maybe one on a hot day. I don't think I can sit and drink 2 or 3 of these. I'd rather go with the beer, but you know what? If you don't like beer, you're looking for something else, you like iced tea, you like Arnold Palmer's, I would give this a shot, guys. Alright guys, there you have it. Something new, something different. I never would have thought I would have liked it, to be honest with you. It's actually not that bad. Anyway guys, the place is starting to fill up with an aroma. It's been several hours. I can smell it. We'll go upstairs and check on it probably another couple hours. And yeah, we'll put these tacos together a little later on tonight. Until then, I'm going to enjoy this. Continue to watch the game. Cheers, guys. Thanks again for stopping by. Alright, guys. It's been around 4.5 hours. It's really bubbling. I haven't taken the lid off. Let's just take a look here and see how things are looking. Alright, it's definitely bubbling. Yeah, I haven't used this, excuse me, I haven't used this slow cooker in a while, so, you know, I can't quite remember if this thing cranks when you turn it on high, and apparently it does. Okay, so I see the meat, I see the chipotle sauce. I'm going to try to turn this over. Yeah, it's tender, all right. Look at that. It's still not shreddable, which is what we want to make it, but I think turning these over right now is good, because now the bottom portion can kind of lay in that liquid. And it'll also make sure that chipotle sauce, and I tell you, it smells wonderful in here, if I didn't mention that already. Alright, well, just turning it, now they're starting to simmer again. Alright, so we need this shreddable. It's only been around 4.5 hours. The original recipe, I'll leave a link below, said cook on low for 7 to 10 hours or high for 6 to 8. So this is probably going to take at least a couple more hours to get to the consistency I want. I want it just to be shredded apart, kind of like shredded pork. So this is going to still have to simmer because it's still kind of a little too firm. I think I'm going to give this around 10 minutes, right like this. Just make sure it gets really hot, and then I'll probably just kick it down on low because we're still several hours away from dinner. And man, it's just filling the house with a wonderful smell. And yeah, that's the great thing about the slow cooker. Start on high. Once you get to that point where it's just almost done, throw it on low, let it go, man. Super easy. Anyone can do it. Alright guys, we'll be back later. Alright, here we are. I definitely think this is cooked enough to shred this beef. But let's check it out here. Yeah, look at this. It's already falling apart. Oh, it smells so good. All right, there we go, guys. I'll turn this down here and let this simmer. But hey, now we're gonna focus on this. Got a big fork here. We're just gonna shred this. And look, when you cook it this long, it just comes apart. Look at, oh man. It just shreds apart. It's so tender. Oh, it smells wonderful. I don't know if I can show you guys. Look at that. All right, let me shred this up. We'll get ready to make these tacos. All right, I removed all the beef. There's some particles in here, but that's fine. We're going to keep this on low, just kind of keep that juice simmering. We're going to definitely need this later. But yeah, guys, here it is. I shredded it up with a fork. Look at this. You know what? I cannot lie. I had a little taste. Oh my goodness. Seasonings are right on. It's delicious. All right, I put the slow cooker over here. We have these little corn tortillas. What we're going to do here, guys, we're going to dip it in this sauce. Look at this. And we're just going to throw it right over here. The cast iron pan. This is how we're going to assemble these little tacos, man. They're going to be delicious. Trust me. Dip them in that sauce. Throw them on. I think I can get 3 in here at a time. Yeah, just like that, guys. Look at that. All right. Give us a second. Be back. in one moment. All right, guys, it's been probably around a minute. I'm gonna flip this over real quick. Yeah, we're gonna assemble these tacos. Right over here, guys, you can see I got that wonderful shredded beef. We're just gonna add that to these tacos here. All right, guys, now we're gonna add the cheese. Queso Quesadilla, Mexican cheese, adds a little flavor for these tacos. Makes it a little more authentic. Although really, I mean, come on, this isn't exactly authentic tacos. I'm not gonna claim that, but look at this, man. That burner's on low, but just want to get a little bit of cheese, get that melted. We're gonna add that shredded beef on top. Oh yeah, look at this. All right, now we're gonna add that shredded beef, just like this, just on half of the tortilla, because we're gonna fold these over. Oh man, look at that. This is so good. Woo! Just a little bit bigger piece over here. Yeah, a little bit more. Alright, we'll just give this a second. I'll show you what we're going to do next. Let's get a little bit more right there. Alright, be back in a minute. Alright, it's been around a minute. We're going to fold these over, just like this. Push down a little bit. Oh yeah, look at this. Ooh. Oh, look at that. You got to be careful. My corn tortillas tearing a little bit apart, but it'll be fine. Alright. We'll give it another minute or so. Yeah. Alright guys, here they are. We'll flip them one more time. Just trying to get these shells a little crispy. Ooh. Yeah, they're getting there. Alright, we got some Pico de Gallo that Monica made. We'll get these assembled in just a second. Alright, here they are. I'm glad we have this little taco rack. Here's the Pico de Gallo that Monica made. I'll leave the recipe down below if you want to make this, but basically it's diced tomatoes, onions, cilantro, some lime juice. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, it's yeah, and you make it how you like it. It's really not that complicated. It's like how much onion, tomato.
So we're going to top these with some Pico de Gallo. And the cheese is already melted in there. We're going to put a little fresh cilantro on top as well here. And some lime juice. And you got to take some of that... it's okay, you're spilling it a little bit.
I'm sorry, it's hard to open them because they're stuck together with the cheese. There you go. All right, well, I feel bad now. I just wasted all that.
No, it looks good. All right. Put a little bit of fresh cilantro on top.
With a little cilantro.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. And then a little bit of lime juice. And yeah, we're going to get some of that juice, the sauce with the spices that we're going to dip these tacos in. Yeah, squeeze a little bit of lime juice on those. Yeah, there we go. Look at this, guys. Man, oh man. All in the slow cooker. All right, we'll be back. Give these a sample in just a second. All right, here we go. Monica's grabbing one of these. We got some of that juice. Oh, yeah. Look at that, guys. All right. Oh, man. You want to give it a bite?
All right.
Go for it. Go for it. What do you think? Let's look. Ooh. Is it good? It looks like it's good. All right.
Those are really good.
Yeah, it looks good. All right. I need to have a bite myself. All right.
Let's
be back.
do this. Come on.
All right, let's do this. Be back in a second.
Yeah, let's do this.
Welcome back, guys. I'm here with my son Kyle, my wife Monica.
Hey, guys.
All right, we got a little bit of that sauce, some lime, cilantro. All right, we got a napkin. Oh, you're gonna grab that one?
The whole house smelled amazing for the last, what, 6 hours?
Did I put lime on this? Or?
Yeah,
I
we put
did.
lime. We got the whole bit.
Everything's
Here,
good.
let's give it a shot. Oh, it's hot.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Man, these tacos look great, guys.
Let's do this.
All right.
Oh, I don't want to do it over here. Oh, wow. What? What?
Wow,
These are
really.
slow cooker tacos? Are you kidding me? This would be good for a party when you have people come over. Oh my gosh.
Dip it in the juice here.
I'm going to dip it in.
Try it. You gotta try that.
Okay. Let's do
And
this.
look, man, those taco shells, sauteed like that in the frying pan, get them crispy with melted cheese, cilantro, the meat. Oh. The seasoning too.
I'm speechless.
Very good. Wow.
This is really good.
I'm a little caught off guard.
The beef is so tender. Right?
What do you think, Kyle? You haven't said a word yet.
He either likes it or hates it.
No, it's good.
It is
Yeah?
good.
It's really
Try
good.
dipping it in the sauce.
And the
Just give it a
cheese.
shot.
Oh, sure, nice. I mean, but yeah,
Ooh.
it's falling apart on me.
Wow. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
This
And
is-
that was not hard. You saw, guys. 5 dry ingredients, you know, throw it in the slow cooker. Yeah, that can of that chipotle sauce, some beef broth. Man,
It's a little zippy, but it's just the right amount of zippy.
it's not too bad. It's a little bit. I mean, you want a little bit of
And
heat.
by the way, I was just suggesting to him, by the way, because I wasn't sure how spicy it would be. But another idea is if you don't like spicy, a couple ideas would be you could do they have chipotle peppers in a can with adobo sauce or adobe sauce, and it's not as spicy. And then another idea is if you wanted to use, we like green chilies. I would say you could substitute the red can of
Chipotle
sauce.
Yeah, with green chilies.
and use green chilies.
Yeah, that's a good idea,
I
actually.
mean, it would be fine. So
It would
you
give it a
could
little bit different
adjust
flavor
it.
profile, but boy, this is really good.
Yeah.
I'm really
no,
impressed.
I do like this. I do. It's zippy, but it's not too bad.
So guys, fall is here, it's getting cold. Get the slow cooker out. Easy recipe, absolutely delicious. I only made 3 here. We're gonna have to make some more because I'm hungry and these are wonderful. And again, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. If you like the video, hit the like button. There's the logo on my shirt, there's the logo on the bottom of the screen. Click on that. It allows you to subscribe to my channel. Please do that because it really helps my channel grow.
And it keeps us fed.
Yeah. And yeah, check out my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. I'll leave a link above and below. Yeah,
Wow.
all my recipes. This is really good, huh?
Uh-huh.
I've been waiting to take this last bite, but I'm going to dip it now.
I'm sorry if I'm being rude, but I
Cheers.
just want to keep eating. This is so good. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Try this. Very good. Any last words, Kyle?
It's good.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye. I can't even say it.
If I dropped an onion on the ground, I was like,